Molly was very, very unhappy in middle school and had a very difficult 8th grade. She was actually talking about not going to high school.
Before I went to Wyncote, I hadn't been able to stay in a single school for an entire year since 7th grade. I used to just be really depressed and not have a good time in school. And since I've been in Wyncote, I'm getting a 4.0 average, getting into colleges, doing really well now.
Decline was so sharp over the course of the first 2 years in his other school that we really feared he might not finish high school.
I became more positive and looking at the world positive kind of person. I used to be like any other kid, and then I had a lesson life. But here I found out that I know who I really am.
We felt as though he was just consumed by the magnitude of activities going on in the bigger schools. So by bringing him to Wyncote, it allowed him to be directed in a more straightforward fashion about his reading, writing, and math.
Wyncote Academy has been helping students tap into their own hidden talents since 1973. By providing individualized attention to our youngsters and encouraging hands-on learning, this private school in suburban Philadelphia has brought hope to many struggling students and their families.
Yeah, what we really try to do here is form a community, and we liken it to a family community.
When we first go through the interview, I try to get a sense from the student and the parents about what the student is good at, what his strengths are.
Serving grades 6 through 12, Wyncote Academy inspires students to learn by allowing them to pursue their own strengths. Giving young people direction, along with a strong background in academics, means fewer students fall through the cracks at Wyncote Academy.
I think Wyncote's a lot different because there's a lot more freedom here. It's more open. Socially, everyone likes you. There's no real groups. You don't separate. People don't separate here.
I've gone up to at least all of my teachers like 20 times like in the last week for help, and like it's excellent.
Different for me was the students were all on first name basis with the teachers, and the teachers of course with the students and the parents.
I think that it's a really healthy way for kids to be at school.
One of the reasons Wyncote Academy has been so successful at discovering students' hidden talents is because of the school's small size. With only 100 students, the average class size is about 13.
The smaller sizes enables the teacher to get to know the child better and know where there's a problem and what they can do about it.
I mean, there's no denying that having 9, 10, 12 kids in a class allows for much more personal attention.
I think the smaller class sizes have been beneficial in a big part. I think my old school there was 32 kids per classroom. I think now like 6, 7 kids a class helped me a lot.
These small classes mean that Wyncote's 12 teachers really get to know students and their needs and strengths. In addition, the school loops teachers from year to year so students can have the same instructors from one year to the next. This allows for continuity, individualized attention, and close relationships between students and staff.
I definitely attribute where I am today to 1 or 2 teachers that I had at Wyncote, and I'll forever be grateful to them for all that they've enabled me to achieve.
I have real good relationships with people here. I don't get in trouble, I get good grades. I'm a completely new person.
I think he's matured a lot. I think he's become more confident. He's become more independent.
Small class size also allows Wyncote Academy students to learn by doing. For example, in the Technology Center, 15 state-of-the-art computers are available to supplement the curriculum. Students across all grade levels are taught basic word processing skills, information retrieval methods, and presentation applications such as PowerPoint. Quality music equipment is also available for those who want to experience writing and performing music in a recording studio environment. 2 well-equipped art studios provide students with ample opportunities to explore their creative sides. Students can experiment with everything from oil painting to jewelry making to sculpture.
here in art, we teach to the technique rather than the project. The project would be like the test. And I'm not really interested in people all drawing a bowl of fruit or drawing a Picasso or copying Van Gogh. I'm not really interested in that, but what I'm interested in is them finding their own niche and finding things that they enjoy and pursuing their own direction.
Some of the art projects that the kids do, they're frustrated and they take their frustration to the art room and put that energy into their creativity, and it just makes such a difference for them. It's probably our greatest strength.
Although Wyncote offers a multitude of ways for students to get involved actively in learning, the traditional classroom is still important for academic subjects such as math, science, and English. Community service and physical education are also integral parts of Wyncote Academy's rigorous curriculum.
We get weekly reports mailed to the house on his progress every week, so we know exactly how he's doing every week.
The teachers are accessible, they're always willing to listen, and that means a lot.
However, not all education takes place in Wyncote's classrooms. Throughout the year, field trips are offered. High school students can also participate in the Outdoor Leadership Program. The program involves a week of hiking and camping in scenic locations both in and out of Pennsylvania. Students learn lessons in self-reliance and teamwork, while also learning about nature, history, and physical fitness.
Well, the program's a developmental program. The program's designed to teach kids the following: that they can be personally effective, that their actions have consequences, that they can work in a group and work well in a group, and to appreciate the environment. It has those 4 components, and we teach all of them on the trips.
We really urge all of our students to participate, at least minimally, in the outdoor education program. We find that the students that do the best, both socially and academically, and in the future, are students that have participated, at least in some of the trips while they're here.
Knowing that the middle school years can be a trying time for children between the ages of 11 and 14, Wyncote Academy has developed a middle school program to bridge the gap between the comforts of elementary school and the challenges of high school. Again, the small, closely supervised setting provides students with a safe environment and allows teachers to assess a student's needs quickly.
And what really impressed me was that there was a real feeling of safety and openness with the kids.
He said one thing with the teachers: when he asks a question, they answer him to the point where he understands. They don't say, well, I'll get back to you later, that's a dumb question, you should know the answer. They answer his question so he understands the concepts.
As students continue into their high school years at Wyncote Academy, they are encouraged to prepare for college. Over the last 5 years, 85% of Wyncote Academy's graduates have pursued post-secondary education, a testament to the school's success at filling in the so-called cracks.
More than a dozen such students who, if you were to see their story, you would call it a dramatic, life-changing transformation. And I know many of them to this day, and I consider them my friends now.
One kid who came to us, he had actually dropped out of school for a year, and his brother was here. And he came to us reluctantly and didn't think we could do anything that every other school tried and failed on. But we worked with him, and he graduated actually at 19. He should have graduated a year before, but the kid still comes back and visits today. He's a fine young man. He's working his way through college, one course at a time, and every time he comes in, he says, boy, 10 years ago, I never thought I'd be this far.
Wyncote has prepared me in a way where they're always on you and on you again about you'll make it, you just gotta believe in yourself. There's only one person that can, choose your life to the best or to the worst.
The maturity by being here and having the people to work with him, he's been able to do it. I mean, he's in college.
As you can see, for students and graduates of Wyncote Academy, the future is full of promise. Get started on a brighter future by contacting Wyncote Academy today to arrange for a visit. The school's number is 215-885-2000 or visit Wyncote Academy online at www.wyncoteacademy.org.
Look at Wyncote. Look at everything else you want to, but look at Wyncote, because this might just be the school for you too.
I would highly recommend Wyncote Academy, and I would suggest that they call, make an appointment, come in, tour the school when the children are in, talk to the teachers, talk to some of the students, and it really speaks for itself.
But yeah, Wyncote has been, it's really been a lifesaver to our family.
Very happy I got the chance to go here because it made up for almost all the hard times that it took to get me here.
And when I look back to my 2 years at Wyncote, I realized, wow, you know, I had a really great experience there.